Welcome back to the channel. Milan wins 1-0 this morning against Empoli. A very important victory, seeing the result between Juventus and Atalanta. A 2-2 draw between them. Captain America to the rescue for Milan. Christian Pulisic, his 10th goal of the season, is 8th in Serie A. 6 assists as well. He's having a tremendous first season with the Rossoneri colors. We'll talk about it in a second. But like I was saying, an important victory for Milan. Why? Because they are now a point clear from Juventus, second in the standings. I know Milan is now fighting for the Scudetto. That is clear, and I think it's written everywhere. Nobody is fighting for the Scudetto. But today's victory allows Milan to surpass Juve and to keep Atalanta 12 points behind, which helps them fortify their position for the Champions League. And I am doing this video now, and at the same time, I can see that Fiorentina is playing Roma. Fiorentina is up 2-1 right now, and that is also a big help for Milan. And so, great result in terms of bringing the 3 points home. Now, in terms of actual play, it wasn't a fantastic game. Like, let's be honest, there was nothing wow about this game. Milan had a good first half. I found they created some occasions. They kept the ball. Obviously, playing against a team that closed itself down, right? They didn't want to concede too many occasions. Playing on the counterattack for Empoli. And so Milan always having issues when they play these sort of teams. It's very hard for them to open them up. We saw today it took, 40 minutes before Milan could score the goal. A great looking goal by Pulisic, not the actual Pulisic goal, but the play leading up to the goal. The through pass from Benacer to Okafor was beautiful. Okafor, another assist. Pulisic, like I said, is 8th goal in Serie A, is 10th of the season. He's having a fantastic season with Milan. Had sort of lost himself with Chelsea the last couple of seasons. This year, he's back into it. He's playing with a smile. He seems like he's very much in it. And him and Okafor were the best on the pitch. Very cool to see Tomori, Tia, and Kalulu back on the pitch. We hadn't seen that in a very long time. So Pioli getting the pieces back as well, which will be very important for the last 10 games of the season, plus the run in Europa League. Let's hope Milan can go as far as they can in Europa League. Why not make it to the final? And you never know what happens. The game can go your way. It can absolutely go not your way. But if you don't get there, you'll never know. And so Milan has that objective. They need to get to the end in the Europa League. They need to finish strong in Serie A in order to qualify for the Champions League next year. So these are the two objectives right now. Like I said, the Scudetto is not even close for anybody. Not just Milan, Juve, whoever else there. Nobody's winning the Scudetto but Inter this year. So that is very clear. Jovic and Chukwueze. Horrible today, guys. Horrible. Chukwueze doesn't get too many occasions to play, but when you get the occasion, if you play the way you play today, then you're not going to get more occasions to play. And I don't know if it's because he's having a lot of issues adapting to Serie A. Is it because he doesn't get a lot of minutes, and so it's hard for him to get in a good form, good position? Obviously, he's playing behind Pulisic, who's having an outstanding season. When they went to buy Chukwueze, everybody expected him to be on top of Pulisic. That's not how the season went. He got injured, then he went to La Copa d'Africa. He's always been behind this year. So will we see better next season? We'll see. But this year he isn't doing great. And today's performance, horrible. Jovic, on the other hand, it seemed like Milan was playing down to 10 men the entire game. He was useless the entire game. Pioli had to put Giroud in the second half, try and spice things up a bit. Like I said, not a big victory for Milan. Magnan was never really tested, didn't have to make big saves, and it was the perfect game for the defenders coming back to sort of get back into it, right? Tomori, Tia, Kalulu, they didn't have to deal with too much, so it was good for them. Resting Kier and Gabbia, I can't believe I'm saying these words because they played the most amount of games, but especially lately. So a good performance, a good 3 points for Milan. That's all that counted. And going forward, I know we all want to see Milan playing well. We all want to see them perform and bring them the points. But at this point of the season, it's more important to win than to play well. even the Le Vittorie di Cortomusso. Yes, it's the second 1-0 victory. They did it against Lazio last week. They did it against Empoli this week. They didn't concede any goals, which is a miracle for this Milan team. So let's be happy about that. And so we'll see what happened, guys. Right now, like I said, Fiorentina still winning 2-1 against Roma. Atalanta, Juventus tied. So good results for Milan. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe.